This is a clip from a longer podcast during the first live Scott Talks. Check the link in the description for the full on-demand recording.
My last question here is going to be a little change too. Is that if you had to tell companies now and what you pre-planned in preparation for disaster, what would you tell new companies, or not new companies, but companies that are suffering through the transition? Because it's funny, because in our industry, like our company, we haven't had a big uptick in new business. Just the same amount of business, kind of what we've been. We've had an uptick in new clients wanting to come onto our platform, but like we didn't have new business from within our client base. Where a lot of people in my industry who have been doing this for a while, they've had an uptick because all their clients are now wanting going to the cloud, where all our clients have already been a cloud. So what would you tell businesses now when they're going out there now looking and evaluating a cloud solution? And what recommendations would you give them? Fernando.
I think in finding the right partner, I think it's a matter of, reaching out to several companies. You wanna assess them. You wanna see, first of all, you wanna see what's their mission, vision, what are their core values. You wanna make sure that there's an alignment. You also want to get references regarding your future IT partner. You want to see what do they foresee 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, because technology is a big piece in any industry. So we got to be in the forefront. We need to make sure we have the right partner that's it's looking at that growth or looking at those changes down the road, and making sure, because the last thing you want to do is make an investment of changing from one IT company today and then having to change it a year from now. It gets expensive. Someone might say, no, you don't need to be in the cloud. While this other company, IT company, may say, this is the reason why you should be in the cloud. And there's an investment, and there's change of mindset, right? Because you might be accustomed to having a traditional server in-house. So if you're not open for them, the change of mindset, there's no alignment, it's going to be very challenging. And right now, more than ever, you need to have a strong partner to support you and making sure that we're forward thinking.
How about you, Richard? What would you recommend them to do?
Well, I mean, it's hard to even put it back into the perspective of not being on the cloud, because we've been doing this for so long. But no, I mean, just, starting out with an IT partner and a cloud partner provider, it's definitely a sentiment, as Fernando put, referrals, references, checking. That's very important, because you want to hear what the customers that they're existing are saying, because customers will tell you the truth. They will tell you, oh yeah, it's a good platform, but the service isn't great, or the lag time, or the changes of the security. So definitely check your references. And the reason why I think that people are honest, but maybe not want to change, is because it is an expensive and cumbersome thing to switch your IT provider and your platform. So definitely do your research, check references, and then also, your needs analysis, really, making sure that someone's not selling you more than what you need. Having the right partner is very important. And also the culture and the values, I think, are important too, because the reason why I say that, if the type of business that you are, and you're a very high paced communication with your customers, your IT company cannot be lagging. They cannot have a long, response time to any issues you have. You have to have that very clear up front. If you are a 9 to 5 company, 5 days a week, and you can do a 1 day, 2 day response time, that's fine. That's great if that's what they're committing to. But if you're the type of company like we are, that when I have a customer in Hong Kong that's emailing me in the middle of the night, and I need to be answering them at 7:30 in the morning to make sure I'm catching them before they're done with their workday, then I need to make sure all systems are a go. And if I have an issue, I need it done right away. So that's very important for, making sure that, you have a company that you can rely on that way.